Hey, welcome to this video tutorial which will show you how to fulfill your dropship orders on a Shopify store from various suppliers using Anstrex platform. Please note that you will need the latest version of our Chrome extension to automate the order fulfillment process and what I'm about to show you. So let's get started. What we have here on screen are three different orders into our Shopify store, and as you can see on the screen, all these three orders have been paid for and they haven't yet been fulfilled. So let's go into the Anstrex platform and go into our account, and from the sidebar select place orders option here, which will take us to the order screen. And as you can see on the top of the screen, you have several different tabs, one for each store that is connected to the Anstrex platform. In this case, we are going to use the first tab, which is the one that I just showed you in the previous screen. So as you can see here, we have within our platform the three orders that need to be fulfilled, and these were obtained directly from your store via Shopify's API, since you already have a Shopify app installed within your store, and therefore the information is readily available as soon as new orders are paid for. So let's look a little bit more into the detail for each order. The first order here is number 1436. That shows that there is only one item included in this order, and it also shows some other information such as the order date and the total amount for this order. And please note that the fulfillment status here is also unfulfilled, just like what you saw on the Shopify store. So if you want to look into more details for this order, you click on this plus icon, and that shows you the items for this particular order here, and also the shipping address and customer information. The thing that you will note here is that there is a small little thumbnail here of the supplier store that this item belongs to. And in this case, this particular item is from DHgate, which is our supplier for this item, and also shows you the actual cost of the item. Similarly, if we look at the other orders, we will see the item here as well. And in this case, the supplier is Banggood, and this last order here is from AliExpress, as you can see. So I will show you now on how to automate this entire process of fulfilling these three orders using our platform and with the help of our Chrome extension. So we'll start with the bottom one, which is from AliExpress. And what we need to do to initiate this process is to click on the green button here, and that will show you multiple options here. The first one is the manual ordering process, and the next two are automated process. Essentially, all these processes are same. The only difference is that in the manual order process, the extension prompts you for all the steps and gives you specific instructions. Whereas in the automated processes, everything is completed without your intervention. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to select a manual ordering process, since I would be able to explain all the steps to you in detail. So let's start the process by clicking on the manual order option here. And as soon as you click, you will be redirected to the supplier page by our app, and you will see an additional window on the supplier site, which is created by our Chrome extension. This window will guide you through the entire process and will prompt you with various different options that you will need during the fulfillment process. As you can see here, we are at the step 1 of our process, and it's showing us the item that has been, or the quantity that has been requested for this particular order, and it's prompting us to select that quantity and then click on buy now button. The quantity by default is 1, so we don't need to do anything here, and then I'm going to just click on buy now button. So this takes us to the order page here, and as you can see, the prompt here on the modal window has changed, And now it's asking us to select the shipping method. For this, we will just select the cheapest shipping option here available, which is the AliExpress standard shipping option, and I'm going to click on the apply. So now it's asking me to select my payment method from the available methods that are stored on AliExpress, and I'm going to select my Visa card here and confirm that. So all the steps have been completed. Only thing that's remaining now is to place the order. So you can either click here as the instruction is saying, or you can click on the AliExpress button which says place order. So I'm going to click here to complete the order. All right, see, the order has been completed here and the payment is successful. And as you can see, the extension also realized that the ordering process was completed, and it is showing a success message right here. So all the 4 steps have been completed. The order has been placed. And as you can see, the extension pretty much automated the entire process by completing all the requested information by the supplier. So we are going to go back to our app and see what has happened here. And as you can see in this small window at the bottom, there's a green check mark which says that the order has been completed. At this point, you can remove this if you want to, or you can keep it for future reference. So the other thing to notice here is that the order button on this particular item has been removed. This is because the order has already been placed with the supplier, and in order to avoid any complications or any mistakes, we remove that button or remove that option from this particular screen here so that you don't accidentally place the order twice. Now, the other thing to notice here is that the fulfillment status still is unfulfilled. The reason for this is that after the order has been placed with the supplier, a shipment request is generated, and it takes about 24 hours or so for the supplier to confirm the shipment and give us a tracking information. So until that step is completed, the status still will remain unfulfilled. And I will show you a little later on how this step can be automated, again using our extension, and how the pending orders can be synced with Anstrex platform, and all the information can be updated automatically. So now that we have placed this order, we are going to move to the next order here. And this one is from DHgate, as you can see here. And we are going to click on the green order button here. Now for this supplier, we only have manual ordering process available at this time. So we don't have any other option. So we are going to select that. And the app directs us to the actual supplier website and prompts us to enter the quantity. And we're going to use that information to complete this step. And as you can see, the default quantity is 1, so we don't need to do anything here. And just click on buy it now and go to the next step. Shipping option has been selected now. And the other thing I wanted to point out here is that the customer shipping information is automatically populated here by the extension, and you don't need to manually enter this information at any point. The only other option that we need to select is our payment method, which is currently a MasterCard. If you have multiple payment options, you might want to change that. Other than that, we are all set to place this order. And it's asking us to give us a CVV code for this credit card, which I will give. And confirm this payment. Okay. And as you can see, the payment has been confirmed by the supplier, and the extension also realized that the payment was successful, and hence you see the message right here. So let's go back again to the Anstrex app. And as you can see, we can open this little window here. It also shows us the status. And as you can see, this particular order also shows a green check mark, meaning the order was successfully placed with the supplier. And you can see that the green order button is gone now, so we don't accidentally place this order again. And as I said earlier, the status, the fulfillment status here is still unfulfilled, and we'll have to wait for that for at least 24 hours. So now let's go to the next order, and this one is with Banggood, and we are going to place this order just like the previous two orders. So click on the order, select manual order. So the quantity is 1 as the prompt, and we're going to follow the prompt here and click on buy now. And it's asking us to select the shipping. Since there is only one shipping option available, we will go ahead and select that. And we have to click on the place order button now. We haven't specified the payment yet, but this particular supplier has a different way of placing the order. As soon as we place the or as soon as we click on place order, it will prompt us for payment. So as you can see here on the screen, after clicking on the place order button, I'm being asked for the payment method here. And for this particular order, since my PayPal account is linked to the supplier, I'm going to go ahead and select that as my payment method. And as you can see, the payment was successful, and the extension again was able to confirm that the payment has been successful. If you go back to the app, you will see the latest order that we just placed has a green checkbox indicating that the order has been placed. The green button is gone, and all three orders at this point still have unfulfilled status, and we will have to wait for a little bit until the order is actually processed by these suppliers and a tracking number has been issued and a shipping confirmation has been obtained. So what we'll do is we'll break this video at this point, and then we will reconnect again and continue after this information is available on the supplier site, and I'll be able to show you on how we can sync all these orders with the supplier and automatically update all the information here. Hey everyone, it has been past 48 hours since we placed these orders with the supplier, and I already have checked individual supplier sites about the status of each product we have ordered. Unfortunately, only one of the product ordered from Banggood has been marked as shipped, and a tracking information is available at this point, and the other two have been delayed. Could be due to the weekend or maybe some other issues. So I'm going to go ahead and sync these orders with the supplier site so I can demonstrate the feature of Anstrex platform, which keeps track of all the ordered products via the platform itself. So let's go ahead and do that. So for this feature, we need to go into the track orders section of the site. And here you will have tab for each connected store. And we are of course going to look at the Shopify store and try to sync all the orders that are currently pending in the store itself. So, and as you can see here, the orders are already listed here, and some of the information such as the current status, tracking number, etc. is missing. So let's go ahead and sync these orders. So first thing we need to do is click on this button which says bulk sync with supplier, and then select a date range. The default date range is 1 month. and you can change it to any value you want. For now, I'm going to keep this default range, and you will have 3 different options here for 3 different suppliers that are currently supported, namely AliExpress, Banggood, and DHgate. So we'll start with AliExpress first and try to get the order list. And as you can see, we can see the one order that we placed with AliExpress 2 days ago. So I'm going to go ahead and try to sync this order. So as you can see, there was a status update here, which was previously not visible, and it says to ship, meaning the order is still waiting to be shipped, and we still don't have a tracking number as a result. So we will go ahead and select the next supplier, Banggood, and then click on the same button. So we again see the one order that we recently placed, and I'm going to sync that order now. So as I told you earlier, this item was shipped, and we also have a tracking information for this particular order. And lastly, we'll try to sync the third order we placed with DHgate, and you can see the order here, and let's sync it. So as you can see here, the supplier status is item being processed. Again, the item is not yet shipped, and therefore a tracking number is not available at this point. So in a nutshell, the sync function is working perfectly. Because of the delays from the supplier side, we are not able to sync all the pending orders at this point, except one. So we are going to go ahead and close this window and take a look at this particular table here, which shows the updated status for each of the product. As you can see, all the supplier status have been extracted and have been updated here. And in case of this particular item from Banggood, we have already marked the supplier status as shipped. And we also have a tracking information that we extracted from the supplier side. And this information is also visible when you look at the orders, and this status is also updated on our orders page here. As you can see right now, the order that was just fulfilled is not visible here in this table. That's because we have a filter applied for order status, which is at open, and we need to change this order status to any so that we can see all the closed orders as well. And as you can see, this particular order has been closed and marked as fulfilled. And when you go into the Shopify site, you will see that the same order has been marked as fulfilled. And if you click on the order, you will be able to see the tracking information right here, as well as the tracking URL that's currently available from the supplier side. So you have all the information that's dynamically updated in your Shopify store as well. It has been another day since we last synchronized the orders, and let's run the sync process one more time and see if any other orders have shipped. So we are going to go ahead and click on the bulk sync button here and keep the date range to last 1 month, which is the default choice, and click on the green button, get orders list. And let's try the sync process on AliExpress order. I need to select this first. Okay. So as you can see, there has been no change in the AliExpress order, which is kind of strange because it has been more than 3 days and the order has not yet shipped. Usually AliExpress is pretty fast at shipping out the orders. Let's go ahead and check the other order which had not yet shipped last time when we synced. So DHgate is that one. So let's sync that one too. All right, so the status has changed now. It says pending delivery confirmation, and that means that the order already has been shipped out and the tracking information has already been obtained, as you can see on your screen.